Hey, this is Andy from Vektor, a tool for using DeFi far quicker and with unique capabilities. And in this video, I'm very excited to tell you about our most powerful feature yet. We call it Quick Actions, and it's a way of executing VXL commands without having to type them manually into the command line. Let me show you how it works. So we've started off here with a table of our LP positions, which aggregates all of our positions across different venues and chains. And you'll see on the right-hand side here, we have a column of these small lightning bolt icons in green. And this is how you access our Quick Actions menus. So all we have to do is click on one of these lightning bolts, and you'll see already a list of various different things, various actions, quick actions that we can do next. And this is probably the biggest benefit of Quick Actions overall, is to discover the vast number of things that Vektor can do for you. Until now, our users might have used our documentation, or maybe they'd use the functions function in order to discover all of the different functions and things that Vektor can do. But now we gather all of the most relevant actions for you in a context-specific menu, and it inspires you and it shows you like all the different things you can do. So let me give an example here. If I click on view position on this row, then there you go. You can see that it's populated all of the correct VXL syntax into the command line, no syntax errors, and all I have to do is hit enter, and you'll see it runs that action. In this case, it just gets me details on the specific position. Another example might be show me similar pools with the same assets in. There you go. Or it might be show me a list of all the prices of the constituent assets of this pool. Each time it puts the correct VXL into the command line. All I have to do is hit enter. So let me give you another example here. I'm going to clear the screen and I go, this time lend.positions. Let's start from our lend positions, which will give us an aggregated table of all of our lending positions across different chains and venues. Now, likewise, when I click on the actions this time, I get a list of actions, but they're slightly different. So instead of having things like view similar pools or view pool assets, these actions are more specific to lending positions. So it's things like add to position, view the market, view similar markets. And I'm going to try a couple of these, but what I'm going to do this time slightly differently is I'm going to hold down the command key, or if you're on Windows, the control key. If I hold down and click on an action, this time it skips the command line altogether. So you'll see instead of having the syntax in the command line, then we have to press enter again. This time it just ran it straight away, and we now see straight away popping up the lend position. And it's the same if we could do, say, view this market, bang. Or if we did, view other state ETH markets. Again, I'm going to hold down control and I'm going to hit the button and it comes up straight away. So there's two different ways then, as you'll see. The first mode that I was using, we call review mode. So the idea is if you click on an action without holding down control, you get a chance to review the syntax and review the VXL before you hit enter. Whereas in submit mode, you hold down the command key and it submits it straight away. So there's two different ways of using quick actions depending on your preference, depending if you want to double check and review the VXL first or if you just want to go straight away. Now, what you'll notice, if I close some of these down, is that when I'm in submit mode, i.e. when I'm holding down the command button, some of these actions become grayed out. And that's because in these situations, Vektor requires additional information in order to fully understand and complete the transaction. Let me give you an example. So if I wanted to, say, withdraw the whole position, I can still use submit mode because I just hold down command, I click on the button, and that's because we know, or Vektor knows, that you mean the whole position. So it's got all the information it requires and we can skip straight to the signing request. But say we wanted to add some USDC to this position, we can't use submit mode, it's grayed out. And that's because we need to know the amount that you want to add. So let me see, if I click on this, there you go. We've put the VXL correctly into the command line and you can see we have this extra parameter amount which has been highlighted in green. We call this a placeholder. So the placeholders appear highlighted, and all you have to do is click on them, they disappear, and then you can just type in the final missing piece, and then when you hit enter it all proceeds as normal. So that's how Quick Actions works. Quick Actions are great for discovering the vast amount of things that Vektor can do, for eliminating syntax errors, for speeding up your execution time, and for accelerating your path to becoming a power user. For any more information, please see our website, vektor.finance or blog.vektor.finance to access our resource center, and we hope you'll enjoy using it.